Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to the Irie Insurance pregame show. The insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. IrieINS.com. Get a quote today from Thompson and Larimer Field. It is the Thompson Tommies, 6-0 on the season, taking on the 1-2 Grafton Spoilers in high school softball. We've got temperatures in the 40s and winds coming in from the northwest out here at Sherbrooke Park, though it's certainly not near as breezy as you may think in certain spots with the tree cover and assistance that way here today. We look forward to it. My name is Kevin Kochman with the broadcast this afternoon from Thompson. It is the Thompson Tommies and the Grafton Spoilers in a Region 2 matchup in high school softball. Abby Olson, she'll be in the circle pitching for the Tommies here today. Chloe Kaldick, she'll be pitching for the Grafton Spoilers in the circle here today as well. We look forward to the matchup. We hear from coaches in our pregame show here today. We'll catch up with Coach Chandler. And also in our pregame conversations, we'll be hearing from the head coach of the the Grafton Spoilers, Coach Courtney Hernandez as well. So Matt Chandler and Courtney Hernandez to join us in the pregame conversations as we get you ready for the first pitch between Grafton and Thompson. The Tommies and the Spoilers today, first time they've matched up in the region here this season, and as we'll talk about with the coaches, just a couple of weeks away from the tournaments already for the region. We bring you the action today. It is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Thompson and Grafton High School Softball this afternoon on yourliveevent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton for all your spray foam insulation needs. Spray foam insulation expands to fill cracks and corners of attics, roofs, and walls, which seals conditioned air in and keeps unconditioned air out. Did you know that spray foam also lowers your energy bills, increases structural strength, and adds sound abatement? Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton at 701-352-3233. It's the Insulation Place in Grafton, your home for all your spray foam and roofing needs.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection that you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Covering it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefit insurance, it's Irie Insurance. IrieInsurance.com. Get a free quote today. More to come here on our pregame show as we get ready for Thompson and Grafton in softball action. The Tommies have wrapped up their pregame infield workouts, and now the Grafton Spoilers will take the field for their pregame workout exercises. Let's have our pregame conversations with the head coaches. Let's hear from head coach Matt Chandler, the Thompson Tommies, in our pregame show.
Coach, today for the girls, trying to stay
warm on a colder day anyway. Field took a little bit of rain, no problem yesterday. Looks like you didn't have any water out here.
We were a little bit wet. I came to get it ready last night, and there was water sitting on the field. So took my lunch break and prep period, and we're ready to go.
Well, great work. Looks great. Kids will be ready. This is a region contest, an important one against Grafton. You're going to see them again, I think, in the schedule real quick. But let's talk about this one here tonight. What you expect about the Spoilers?
You know, it's like I said, it's a record on repeat here. It all starts in the circle. Whatever team throws the most strikes is going to give themselves the best opportunity to have success. And you know, they're going to do that. They're a well-coached team, and whoever puts the ball in play and makes the plays is going to be successful.
All right, and you've got Abby on the circle. What's she bring to the team as far as pitching wise?
You know, veteran leadership. She's done it. To be successful, she's got to get ahead in counts and keep runners off bases, no free passes, but she's a senior and we expect that leadership out of her.
Well, no doubt about it. And for the kids, I know we're in crunch time. I know it's kind of funny. 3 weeks of softball left before tournaments, and it's going to hit real fast.
Yeah, and it gets real crazy. We just added we were supposed to be open the rest of the week until Saturday, and we added HCV on Friday, and instead of playing just one on Saturday against Central Cass, we're going to play a doubleheader there. So it's going to get wild here, but that makes it fun.
It sure does. It is the season. Keys for success, it's the circle, you say, huh? Starts and ends with the pitching?
Starts and ends in the circle. You know, if you throw strikes and keep your defense engaged, it leads to better offensive performances and more engaged at-bats. And if you throw strikes, you give yourself a good opportunity to win.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck. We'll catch up with you afterwards.
Thank you very much.
Matt Chandler's the head coach of the Thompson Tommies in our pregame conversations here today. Jumped into that one here with our pregame conversations, pregame coaches' comments here, part of our Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. We'll hear from Courtney Hernandez, head coach of the Grafton Spoilers, when we come back. Coverage of high school softball this afternoon from Thompson, the Tommies and the Spoilers of Grafton on yourliveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Dagelman.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
We wouldn't be where we are at today without all of our great employees.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Life moves fast, but your mind doesn't always have to. Practicing mindfulness, even for a minute, can help you stay calm and focused. Try noticing your breathing, paying attention to your surroundings, or taking a moment to reset before a test or a practice. Set goals that matter to you, celebrate small wins, and don't forget to take a break from screens. Your brain needs downtime just as much as your body does. Mental health isn't one big choice. It's a bunch of small ones you can make every day, and you're capable of all of them. Go Tommies!
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com, gearing up for the 6-0 Thompson Tommies and the 1-2 Grafton Spoilers in a Region 2 softball matchup here this afternoon at Larimer Field in Thompson. Sunshine peeking through the clouds here this afternoon, and the wind isn't a major factor, but it certainly is not a warming factor here today. Tommies and Spoilers coming up. Let's get with more of our pregame coaches' comments. The head coach of the Grafton Spoilers, Courtney Hernandez, joins us with pregame chat.
Coach, today for the girls, an opportunity region game. We've got a little bit of winter happening, but at least it's not spitting rain at us today.
And it's not super windy, so we'll take that.
Yes, absolutely. Well, for the girls here today, what are some of the keys for your team's success, that you need to kind of build on? Because we're about 3 weeks away from tournaments already.
I know, and we've not played very many games yet. Today, our key for success is just going to be teamwork, communication, seeing what we can pull out today.
All right. Well, and who do you have in the pitching circle?
Chloe Cadillac's going to start us off, and we might pitch our 7th grader, Adriana Garza.
Okay. And what does Chloe bring to the table from the circle?
She's been bringing speed this year. She's bringing a little bit more of that. We're working on consistency with her, but I think she's got it in her. She's pitched a lot of games this season, and I'm excited to see what she's got today.
Well, and like you say, just playing.
Yeah,
it's a hard thing sometimes.
It's been interesting, but it's spring in North Dakota, so
that's right.
We're ready.
Well, good luck to you. Appreciate the time, and we'll try to catch up afterwards.
Perfect. Thank you.
That is Courtney Hernandez, head coach of the Grafton Spoilers, in our pregame conversations. Pregame coaches' comments, all part of our Irie Insurance pregame show. The insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. It's all with Irie Insurance, IRIEINS.com. Get a quote today. We'll come back. We'll talk starting lineups, and we'll get ready for the first pitch. It is Grafton and Thompson softball today. YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, I'm Rosa, and I work in production at Marvin. I've been with Marvin 24 years, and I started here not knowing anything. At first, I was really scared, but I have a supervisor that supports me in my lead, and I became a senior department now. My favorite part coming to work is working with the people. I get along with all my coworkers. When I have questions and I might not know, they can help me out. Come join me at Marvin.
If you can dream it up, we can make it a reality. Hello, this is Jonathan Olson with Greenworks Landscaping and Fencing. We can offer you a complete package when it comes to an external look to your property. Paver patios, outdoor kitchens, retaining walls, or fencing. We offer you all that and more. Our fences are built to last, so you have low maintenance beauty that not only improves the look, but also the value of your home. To show us your ideas or let us help you design your perfect outdoor sanctuary, check us out on the web at gworkslf.com.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. As you can see, the meeting on the field with the coaches and the umpires for today's game. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Let's get into our starting lineups today. They're brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers and quality products. It's grower-owned. It's Crystal Sugar and crystalsugar.com. The batting order for the visitors, the Grafton Spoilers, who will be up first here today. Second baseman, number 8, Annika Sangrate, will be leading things off. It'll be the third baseman, 22, Alexis Garza, batting second. Batting third, Regan Ossend. The shortstop wears number 5. Batting fourth is the right fielder, number 23, Jay Anderson. Batting fifth, designated player, Nulla Thompson. She'll wear number 20. Batting sixth, Chloe Cadillac. She is the pitcher. In the sixth spot, wears number 26. Batting seventh is first baseman, number 19, Izzy Jenkins. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 10, Miranda Garcia, and batting ninth is the catcher, Caitlin Benavidez, for the Grafton Spoilers. As their head coach is Courtney Hernandez. Spoilers will be out there here today in the white road uniforms, and there's going to be a lot of jackets being worn here today. I like to call them the spring alternate uniforms for these softball teams. The order for the Thompson Tommies: batting first and in center field, number 2, Claire Colling. Batting second, shortstop, number 3, Maya Warkin. Batting third is third baseman, number 13, Kaya Hurst. Batting fourth, second baseman, number 5, Cindy Eliason. Batting fifth, catcher, number 12, Fiona Hendrickson. Batting in the sixth spot is the pitcher, number 9, Abby Olson. Presley Hadelvet is the designated player. She'll be wearing number 20, batting seventh. Batting in the eighth spot is left fielder, number 6, Addison Lopez. And Jossie Oster is the right fielder, wears number 15. The order for the Thompson Tommies: their head coach is Matt Chandler. The Tommies and the Spoilers starting lineups today, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. It's all at Crystal Sugar. American Crystal Sugar Company, crystalsugar.com. The Spoilers and the Tommies will be announced here on site. We'll come back with the first pitch. The Tommies and the Spoilers coming up. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Thanks again for tuning in for the Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance, IrieINS.com, as we get you ready for the first pitch. My name is Kevin Kochman. Glad to be with you here today. Thanks to our sponsors. They're making the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you as we bring you the action of Thompson and Grafton. Again, first time in the region for these two teams. Tommies are coming in 6-0. Grafton is 1-2 on the season. And the state coaches polls are out for Class B North Dakota girls softball. And Thompson ranked number 5 in the state in the current Bobcat Class B coaches awards and polls here for the season. Again, for the Grafton Spoilers, they're batting first here in the order. It'll be Annika Sangret, Lexus Garza, Regan Ossend coming to bat 1, 2, 3 to lead things off against the right-handed throwing Abby Olson for the Thompson Tommies. Here at Larimer Field, the first pitch is going to be low for a ball to start things off to Sangret. The second baseman for the Grafton Spoilers, the count is 0-1. Olson from the circle will rock and fire. This one comes in a little bit low. And hearing from Coach Chandler, as we talked a bit here in the pregame show and a little bit on the air, a little bit off the air, and you know the bigger concern for pitchers, not just today but all season long, finding the zone. And so far, Sangret ahead in the count, 3 balls, no strikes here from Olson. Next offering, this one comes inside. It'll be a 4-pitch walk, which puts the leadoff batter on base for the Grafton Spoilers. Spoilers have a runner on first and nobody out here in the top half of the first inning. And Lexus Garza, third baseman, wears number 22, will bat. White uniforms for the road team here, the Grafton Spoilers, and the Tommies are in their blacks at home. First pitch is low to Garza, 1-0. Both teams do have multiple arms that they can utilize in the circle if needed. Neither coach would like to do that. Ball ends up hitting the batter. It hopped in the dirt and hit the batter. So, runners now on first and second base for the Spoilers in the top of the first inning. And Regan Ossend will come to bat. But first, Tommy's catcher Hendrickson's going to come out and have a quick conversation with Olson in the circle. As Grafton runners on, first and second, nobody out, top half of the first inning here today on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. We have no score yet. Spoilers with 1 runner in scoring position at second base. Pitch to Regan Ossend at the plate, comes in low for a ball, and the count is 1-0. Olsen trying to find the zone here. And a delivery comes low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Regan Ossend. Regan is a shortstop. Wears number 5 for the Tommies. For the Spoilers, beg your pardon. And this one misses for a ball, and it's 3 balls, no strikes. Olsen looking for her first strike thrown. And 3-0 delivery right down the heart of the plate. She found it and gets the strike there. 3-1 to Regan Ossend. Jay Anderson, she stands on deck. Right fielder for the Spoilers, awaiting a chance. Another strike delivered. Abby Olsen dialing in. Catcher Fiona Hendrickson behind home plate. Full count now, delivering to Regan Ossend. Third batter in the order for the Spoilers. Swung on and fouled back. Staying alive in the count. And that foul ball does not find the parking lot. Up and over the fence behind home plate. Pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. So Ossend goes down on strikes. And there's one out here in this top half of the first inning. No score between Grafton and Thompson. Spoilers have Garza on at first, Sangrit at second, and here's Jay Anderson, the right fielder. Swung on and missed on a first pitch, swing and a miss strike. Pitch number 14 of the inning for Abby Olsen. Count is 0-1. Here at Larimer Field, scoreboard out in right field. Sherbrooke Park has pitched for a ball. 1-1 is the count. On the south edge of Thompson. Check swing, goes for a strike. Ball actually, I believe, made a little contact with the bat. At any rate, 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Jay Anderson at the plate for Grafton. Pitch is going to come inside low. Catcher Hendrickson's going to get this one. It's a short fence behind home plate. Both runners do advance on the pass ball. And so first base is now open. 2-2 the count to Anderson. Inside out swing, foul ball. Keeps the count alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Anderson. The pitch from Olsen. Inside, full count. Full count to Anderson. First base is open for the Spoilers. No score. Top of the first inning, 1 out. Pitch. Anderson inside out swing. It is in foul territory, and it'll fall just in front of the dugout down the first base line that's occupied by the Spoilers. Count remains full. The batter, Anderson, will trot back to home plate. Dig back into the box. Sangrat's over at third. Garza at second for the Spoilers. Here's the full count pitch. Payoff pitch is lifted high and foul. This is going to go away foul, out of play. Staying alive, and the BGs are here. The count stays 3-2. 1 out, top half of the first inning. No score between Grafton and Thompson. Anderson gets back to the box. She has the pink bat. The artwork on bats quite unique here these days. Baseball, you have a number of different options, and softball too. Colors, schemes, different things. Foul ball again, staying alive, swinging and striking that one foul. A few more fans checking in to Larimer Field in the grandstand behind home plate and down the third base line, out in left field. Pitch low and in the dirt gives Jay Anderson a pass to first base. And bases are loaded for the Grafton Spoilers. 1 out, top of the first inning. Out at any base, Nulla Thompson, the designated player, wears number 20. Right-handed bat. She'll step in. Ball gets by the catcher. Run's going to come home. A throw is not in time. So Grafton gets on the board with a pass ball. Everybody advances and a run has plated. Gives Grafton a 1-0 lead here in the top half of the first inning. And first base is again open. Ball, no strikes to Nulla Thompson. At the plate for the Spoilers. This pitch down the middle, but high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Olsen looks to deliver. She gets a swing and a ground ball hit to third. Hurst will throw it low to first base. They get the out, and the runners hold. So Thompson is out 5-3 and a ground out. Anderson's at second. Garza is at third base. With 2 gone, first base remains open, and Chloe Kaldick, the pitcher, will come to bat. Kaldick, the pitcher at the plate, takes a first pitch, swing and a miss, strike. Count 0-1. Abby Olson in the circle does not waste a lot of time. She'll get fired up and throw this one. It's lifted into right field. Foul, giving chase. Second baseman Eliason and also right fielder Oster were coming in on it. Ball trickles foul. So the Tommies ahead here in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Spoilers have plated 1. They have not had a hit. Yeah, there's 2 outs. Infield umpire was wondering about how many outs there are. And there's strike 3. I'm not sure where we would have missed an out. There was a strikeout and a throw out at first base. That should be out 3.
That's 3.
Here's a ground ball at first. They're going to get the out there, but they should have been 3 outs. At any rate, a 4-out inning. At any rate, that is how the inning will come to a close. No further situation here. We, all right, had some fun there. So, here in the inning, there was 1 run scored. There were no hits. There was no errors in the field. 2 left on the base paths. And on the Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, we're going to go to the bottom half of the first inning. Grafton leads Thompson 1-0. Tommy's coming to bat on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Carson. I'm an engineer with Marvin in Grafton. I think my favorite part about living in this area of North Dakota is the small communities, and there's never really a huge line anywhere. There's Frostfire, a ski resort nearby. There's a dog park for those who want to get out with their furry pals. There's bike trails, there's nature trails, there's the golf course, there's darts. There's just tons of things to do around here. If you like small towns, this is definitely the place to be. Come join me at Marvin in Grafton.
We got to the bottom of things. There was something that we missed up here in the booth, and we're gonna own that up here. Our guys up here in the booth, we're honest Abes up here. We got it figured out. We missed something, but nonetheless, 1 run, no hits, no errors, 2 left on the base paths for the Spoilers. 1 at bat extended where we thought there was a ground out, and then that was a strikeout. So, kind of how things unfolded. And so we go now to the bottom of the first inning, and it's 1-0 Grafton. Claire Colling, Maya Warkin, Kaya Hurst, the 1-2-3 for the Tommies. Then it's Cindy Eliason, Fiona Hendrickson, Abby Olson. Then Presley Hadvet, Addison Lopez, Jossie Oster coming to bat for the Tommies. Jenkins covers first for Grafton. You got Sangrid over at second, Osend at short, Garza at third. Garcia's out in left field. You've got Garza in center field, Anderson in right field, Benavidez catching for Chloe Kadlick. That is. Kadlick will be pitching for the Grafton Spoilers. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 27 pitches by Abby Olson in that first inning for the Tommies. And Kadlick will pitch. Claire Colling, a lefty, first lefty of the ball game. She'll bat facing the right-handed pitching, Chloe Kadlick. And this being a first pitch low for a ball, this being the 4th game the Spoilers have played this season, they haven't had a ton of opportunity for their pitchers to get good game action. And so still trying to iron some things out here. 1 pitch is low for a ball here now is 2 balls, no strikes to Colling. So as coaches both talked about, this is an important game for the pitchers to figure some things out, throw some strikes, keep the ball in play. Neither are going to be very overpowering pitchers. A strike delivered here, 2-1. Benavidez behind the plate there. Nice job of framing up that pitch. 2-1 is the count to Calling. Cadlick the pitch. Rocks and fires this one. Set up outside. It's a ball, 3-1. Chloe Cadlick for the Grafton Spoilers working the circle. Spoilers, just a couple, 3 out of the players out there with jackets or the long sleeves to help things out. Here's a 3-1 pitch that misses outside, and Calling will hold at first. The ball got away from the catcher. Claire Calling walking to first base. And we have our first base runner of the game here in the bottom of the first inning for the Thompson Tommies. Now Maya Workin will bat, the shortstop, wears number 3. She's got the jacket and the first pitch of the at-bat. Calling takes off. She'll steal second without a throw. First pitch was down the middle for a strike. Count is 0-1 to Maya Workin, but the runner has advanced from first to second base. Pitch coming. It's going to be low. Evens the count now at a ball and a strike, and the runner stays. Workin, shortstop, right-handed bat for the Tommies. Awaits the pitch. Cadlick's pitch. Now Calling takes off. She'll have third base with another steal. And the pitch missed for a ball. So 2-1 to Workin from Chloe Caldick. Pitching for the Spoilers of Grafton. Rock and fire. The delivery is inside. Going to miss here. 3-1. Workin awaiting an opportunity here. See if Caldick can find the zone. Down the middle, ball is fouled, backing out of play. Full count. From Larimer Field, Thompson. High school softball action here. Chilly and breezy. Talk about that just a bit. Maya Workin will await the pitch, and it's going to be high. And Chloe Caldick, the pitcher. This one got away from the catcher's glove, Benavidez, but Calling stays. So a walk issued to Workin. Back-to-back walks issued. Puts runners on the corners now for the Tommies. And Kaya Hurst, the third baseman, coming to bat. Hurst lifts this one high and in the air. This ball will stay at short. It's caught by Ossend. Hurst is out on a fly out to first base, and there's one gone. Cindy Eliason comes to bat. 46 degrees right now in Thompson with a wind out of the northwest at 14. Cindy Eliason, second base, where's number 5? Pitch outside, a strike, runner takes off. Now runners on second and third base. One out, bottom of 1. Tommy's Eliason awaits the pitch. Inside out swing here is fouled. Just over the fencing. She's behind in the count 0-2. Tommy's with Workin at second, Calling at third base. Both would love to find a way to home base. There's one out, bottom of 1, 1-0 deficit. Caldick's pitch on the way. Lifted into center field, shallow. That'll take a one hop to the center fielder, Garza. Throw comes in. 1 run scores, 2 runs scores. A single turns into a double on the throw. And Eliason has gotten the Tommies on the board with 2 runs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Tommies take the lead, and there's 1 out. Eliason, 2 RBI. It scores Workin and Calling. Now the ball gets away from the catcher as Fiona Hendrickson takes a first pitch ball, and taking off on the pass ball will move Eliason to third base. Tommy's lead 2-1 now in the bottom half of the first inning. And now a slapper through the gap in a left field. That's going to score Eliason from third base. And Fiona Hendrickson with an RBI single. Adds to the Tommies' lead. It's now 3-1 here in the bottom half of the first inning. And a runner on first base. Hendrickson will come out. We'll have a courtesy runner. Didn't catch who the courtesy runner will be. Tough to see the numbers when there is no number. I believe maybe Emily Schumacher. If I heard maybe said one. Okay, thank you. Schumacher is in as a courtesy runner. Abby Olson comes to bat for the Tommies. Schumacher's the courtesy runner over at first base. Ball gets away from the catcher on a wild pitch. That'll move Schumacher to second. And it's a pitch for a ball, 1-0. Abby Olson, the pitcher, an opportunity here at the plate to give herself some assistance. She swings and misses out in front here, went after it. A nice aggressive swing that time. 1-1 is the count. Kaldeck will pitch this one. Cadlick, that is. I think I could get the spelling down from one page to another, but I guess I think wrong. Cadlick got it right from the coach's note. 2 balls and a strike. Ball is lifted off the bat of Olson. Shallow center field at second base. Sangret making the catch. Fly out to second is out number 2. It holds Schumacher at second base. So there are 2 outs now in the bottom half of the first. And Presley, head of it, coming to bat. Head of it will bat the designated player. Where's number 20? Right-hander. She'll face Cadlick for the first time today. With the runner on second. 2 outs. Bottom of 1, leading 3-1. Nub swing here, check swing. It's going to roll foul. So just an exciting strike is all it ends up being. No balls and a strike to Presley out of it. We've got Thompson and Hillsborough Central Valley baseball on another stream going on here today on yourliveevent.com with our spring sports coverage. Track and field from Kindred also being covered today on yourliveevent.com. Pitch set up outside. A ball. Ball and a strike. Presley had of it. Cadlick from the circle. The righty on righty with Presley had of it at the plate. The pitch is low. Ball gets away from the catcher. Will advance the runner Schumacher to third base. And the count now to Presley Hadovit is 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. The pitch lifted, shallow right field, base hit. Schumacher will come in to score an RBI single. Schumacher scores. Tommies add to their lead. It's now 4-1. And Addison Lopez, 8th batter in the order for the Tommies, up with 2 outs, runner on first base, and 2 outs, bottom of 1. First pitch to Lopez, going to miss for a ball. It's 1-0. Lopez, the left fielder, steps in. Pitch coming. Lifted, foul. Got a couple of young men that are chasing after that one. And Lopez count now his ball on a strike. Next offering. Cadlick from the circle. Ball is lifted foul again. On a 1-hop, the guy's got it here in foul territory. That's a pretty good effort. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Addie Lopez at the plate for the Tommies. 8th batter in the order. Bottom of the first. Tommies now lead it 4-1 over the Spoilers. Kadlick from the circle will get that right arm going. Pitch sets up inside. 2-2 now to Lopez. The blankets and parkas are coming out now, which is par for the course on a cold day today. Ball gets by from the catcher on a pitch low. Full count now as the runner takes off, and with the pass ball, out of it is at second base now. Full count to Lopez. Kadlick from the circle. Delivers the pitch high and inside, and that'll give Lopez a walk to first. So now runners on first and second base for Thompson, and Jossie Oster, ninth batter in the order, comes up. 2 outs, bottom of 1. Thompson leading it 4-1 over Grafton. Pitch to Oster is lifted. Foul, narrowly misses a vehicle over that left field foul fence. Big evergreen tree could be an assistant over there too to knock away errant balls, but and you park close to a ball field, you're just waiting for it. No balls and a strike to Jossie Oster. Not exactly a ton of parking availability here at the park either, but that's beside the point. Ball is lifted, foul, and out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Farm field just to the south has seen a little scratching around the edges. A couple years ago, sitting out here broadcasting, we watched some planting going on and some rolling. It was fast-paced, moving and grooving. Not happening today. No balls, 2 strikes to Oster. Pitch is low. 1-2 is the count. Lopez is on at first. Hadovit's at second base for Thompson. Third base is open, 2 gone, bottom of 1. Tommy's leading it 4-1 over the Grafton Spoilers. Ground ball hit past the glove at third base into left field. They're going to hold the runner. Everybody's safe. Oster with a smash and a single. Bases loaded. Puts Hadovit over at third and Lopez at second, and we've gone through the order. Claire Colling will come to bat. She led things off with a walk and stole a couple of bases and scored already today. Here just this inning, a first pitch strike. Meanwhile, for Chloe Kadlick, she's just trying to get out of the inning. 28 pitches now for Chloe Kadlick in the circle for Grafton. Meanwhile, Tommy's looking to put a big number on. How greedy can you be in the first? Here's a foul ball. Lifted foul beyond the vehicles by Claire Colling. She's behind on the count 0-2. Thompson, 6-0 on the season, trying to remain unbeaten. They've got some added games on the schedule here from Coach Chandler to talk about. The 0-2 delivery to Claire Colling. Set up outside for a ball. 1-2 is the count. Dig back into the box. Colling awaits the pitch. Going to be outside. Pitch outside from Kadlick. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Claire Colling as we've gone through the order for the Tommies here in the bottom of the first, leading 4-0. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Was 0-2, now a 2-2 count. The pitch from Kadlick. Outside, just missing. Full count. Coach Chandler doing some educating and direction giving and coaching out there on the third base line for the Tommies. Full count. Claire Colling at the plate. Bases loaded, 2 gone, bottom of 1. Delivery. Lifted. Down the line, fair ball. It's going to go all the way to the fence in the corner. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. Colling gets the stop sign at third base, and she almost missed the signal. But she empties the bases with a triple. That scores Hadelvet, scores Lopez, and scores Oster. And you can add 3 runs. The Tommies lead it 7-1. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Maya working for the second time here today. She comes to bat. Pitch inside. She jump ropes over the top of it. For a ball, it's 1-0. Tommies now lead it 7-1 here in the bottom of the first. Spoilers look to deliver. This one misses. 2-0. Well, as pitcher Abby Olson for the Tommies, when she gets back out there to the circle, I got to think she'll have a little extra confidence or pep in her step with the offensive production behind her. Lifted high and in the air off the bat of Workin. Coming in on it, first baseman Jenkins makes the play, and the Tommies are out here in the first. They go through the order. 11 come to bat. Here in the inning, there were 7 runs scored. They do so with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. No fielding errors, 1 left on the base paths. So we are going to the top half of the second on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Thompson 7, Grafton 1, yourliveevent.com.
Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton for all your spray foam installation needs. Spray foam insulation expands to fill cracks and corners of attics, roofs, and walls, which seals conditioned air in and keeps unconditioned air out. Did you know that spray foam also lowers your energy bills, increases structural strength, and adds sound abatement? Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton at 701-352-3233. It's the Insulation Place in Grafton, your home for all your spray foam and roofing needs.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins, the fun never ends.
Thompson leads Grafton 7-1. We go to the top of the second as it'll be Izzy Jenkins, Miranda Garcia, Caitlin Benavidez coming to bat for Grafton, facing Abby Olson in the circle for Thompson. And Jenkins takes a first pitch strike. The count is 0-1 from Olson. She's now ahead in the count 2-0. No balls, 2 strikes, you should say. She gets ready for her third pitch. The 0-2 delivery. And this is lifted past the glove of Eliason at second and into shallow center field. Claire Collins is going to get it. It's a single for Izzy Jenkins to put the Spoilers on first base. Here in the top of the second inning, a good start for Grafton. Miranda Garcia, left fielder, where's number 10? She'll come to bat. Garcia awaits the first pitch. Some speed behind that one from Olson. It's outside for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch. It's a strike to Garcia. Count is 1-1. There's another strike. Throw to first, and it's going to get by the first baseman. Throwing error will put Jenkins... I should say, I don't know if it was a throwing error. First base didn't have to go too terribly far off to get it in. It'll be an error in the field anyway, and Jenkins to second base now. Count is a ball and 2 strikes to Garcia. Ball and 2 strikes. Pitch. Inside out swing that's lined foul. And Garcia stays alive in the count. Olson in the circle, delivers. Swung on and missed for a strikeout. Miranda Garcia goes down on strikes, and there's one gone. Second strikeout by the Tommies. Olson here today. One gone, runner on at second for Grafton, down 7-1 here in the top of the second inning, and Caitlin Benavidez, the catcher, to bat. Where's number 16? And a right-handed batter. First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Olsen from the circle, going to miss this one outside. 2-0 to Caitlin Benavidez. Next offering. Inside out swing off the glove of Olsen at the pitcher. Throw, no throw. Shortstop holds Workin. Then throw over to third base. Runner is safe. Time is awarded. Olsen took a stab at it, couldn't hang on to it. We're going to go with a single. And Jenkins now to third base. Runners on the corners for Grafton. One out, top of two. Top of the order, Annika Sangrit, the second baseman, right-handed bat. Pink bat and glove. She'll step in. Take a first pitch from Olsen. Inside low for a ball, 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Olsen takes this pitch low. And now ball got away from the fielder, and a run comes home. An error. Jenkins scores and puts Grafton back on the board. Benavidez a steal at second. Ball is a foul to Sangrit. 2 balls and a strike. Apologize for the camera issue all of a sudden we're having. I'm not sure why or what that is, but we'll figure something here. Gotta appreciate something fun happening to the camera all of a sudden. That's good. And a walk is going to be issued. Hang with us here, we'll get that figured out. Walk is going to be issued, putting runners now on at first and second base. Foul ball here. So we try to bring back our camera here for whatever reason. We're having some issues. Everybody's coming back to the base paths here. We lose track of what's happening here. Apologize for the issue with our camera. All of a sudden we're having some fun here in Thompson. And now we'll have a meeting in the pitcher's circle. So while all of this is happening, we have bases loaded. Benavidez is over at third. Sangrit's on at second. Garza is over at first base. Bases are loaded here for the Thompson Tommies. Excuse me, for the bases are loaded right now for the Grafton Spoilers. See if this helps anything at all. Just flat out have nothing here for our camera. Okay. Well, now batting is Regan Ossend for the Spoilers. She'll take a first pitch and foul it off. Next offering is going to miss for a ball. Olsen continuing to pitch here for the Thompson Tommies. Swung on and missed. Next offering misses. We got 2-2 pitch count to Regan Ossend at the plate. Meanwhile, there is one out, and runners are on all bases for the Spoilers of Grafton. And the score is accurate, 7-2. We're going to have to get to why our camera is not operating right now here for whatever reason. Ball is lifted, foul. And a strike 3. Hassan is down on strikes. So now 2 outs. Bases are full for Grafton. And batting is Jay Anderson. We'll try to address our camera here in just a moment again when we get the opportunity to do so. Ball is lifted high and in the air. This is going out in right field under the sunshine, and a catch is made by the right fielder Oster for Thompson. And that's how the second inning for the Spoilers will come to a close. They leave the bases loaded. They do plate 1 run. They get a run scored on 1 hit. There were 2 errors in the field, 3 left on the base paths. On the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, it reads 7-2, Thompson leading Grafton as we go now to the bottom of the second on yourliveevent.com.
The world of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
High school can be overwhelming. Homework, sports, jobs, friends, all of it. But here's some good news. You don't have to handle everything alone. Staying connected with people who support you is one of the strongest mental health habits you can build. A quick conversation, a laugh with a friend, or even asking for help can make a huge difference. Set boundaries when you need them, take breaks, and remember, it's okay to slow down. Taking care of your mental health isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Go Tommies!
Let's talk about price. Yeah, we've heard it. Why would I pay more for Polar when Big Wireless is cheaper? Let's break it down. With us, you're not on hold with someone who's 3 states away. Your call goes to Kimberly, or Ashley, or Tamra, someone who lives right here. When your internet's down, we're not mailing you out a box. We're sending a real person. Someone that knows your name, and probably your dog's name too. So yeah, we're not the cheapest. We're the best experience. Polar Communications.
Well, the camera's back, and we have images to bring to you on yourliveevent.com. What a day it is here today. Pitch comes in low, leadoff batter for the Thompson Tommies. 2 balls, no strikes to Kaya Hurst. Not sure exactly the reasoning for our little issue we had there, but thanks for sticking it out with us on yourliveevent.com. We do have for you the action as Grafton Spoilers, Thompson Tommies. Spoilers trailing, Tommies leading, and here's a big hit from Kaya Hurst. Sending this one into left field, and it is going to stick in the glove of Garcia out in left field. Hurst, a fly out to left, is out number 1 here in the bottom half of the second inning. Spoiler bench erupting with some noise there, supporting their teammate, making a great catch out in left field. And Cindy Eliason comes to bat. She had a 2 RBI double in the first, and she'll bat here. Nobody on and 1 out, bottom of 2. First pitch, it's going to come in low for a ball, and the count is 1-0. Now we have the situation where the sun goes behind the cloud. It comes back out from behind the cloud, and it goes behind the cloud. We've got peaks of sun happening here at Larimer Field in Thompson. Pitch for a strike. 1-1. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of 2. Thompson leads 7-2. 7 runs in that first inning, and 4 of them coming with 2 outs. Check that. 3 of them coming with 2 outs. 2-1 to Eliason from Chloe Cadlick, who's pitching for Grafton. Lifted high and in the air. Falling in between 3 spoilers. Should have been somebody's. Eliason will reach safely on the air. Fiona Hendrickson will come to bat. They had that triangled, not circled, but triangled out there in the shallow right field area. Inside out swing from Hendrickson. Ground ball to short. Throw to first is not in time. Everybody's safe. Hendrickson with a single. And Abby Olson will bat. Olson popped out to second, her lone plate appearance today. And Schumacher's again running for Hendrickson over at first base on a courtesy runner. Pitch to Olson. Misses for a ball from Cadlick, 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Time is called by the home plate umpire. And and home plate umpire is going to have a quick conversation with Courtney Hernandez, head coach of Grafton. Not sure what this is for. Position player or position change. Designated player is going to come in, it appears. Or some swapping. So Jay Anderson from right field in now to shortstop. And I believe it's Regan Ossen from short out into right field on a position change. Meanwhile, ball and no strikes to Abby Olson. The pitcher will deliver. This one misses, 2-0. So Ossen out in right field. Anderson now at shortstop on a position change. 2 balls, no strikes the count. Lifted out into right field. Catch is made by Ossen out there in right field. Runner at second will tag. So Olson with a fly out to right will move Eliason to third. So now runners are on first and third base. There are 2 outs, bottom of 2. And Presley ahead of it, coming to bat. RBI single back in the first inning. She's got chances here with runners on. Schumacher's over at first base. First pitch, swung on and missed. Schumacher takes off and will steal with no throw. Hadavet's behind in the count. No balls and a strike from Cadlick. Bottom of the second inning. 7-2 is the score. Tommy said now have runners in scoring position at second and third base. Is this pitch going to miss for a ball to Presley Hadavet? 1-1. Ball and a strike. Pitch going to miss here. 2-1. Presley had of it. 2 balls and a strike. Eliason at third. Schumacher at second. Ground ball past the third baseman. 1 run's going to score. Schumacher gets the signal. She'll come around. Throw is high. Run comes home. And the batter, Hadavet, will get back to second base. So Eliason scores. Schumacher scores. Hadavet will get 2 RBI in the single, stretched into a double. 2 runs are plated here. Thompson now leads it 9-2. Addie Lopez at the plate for the Tommies. Takes the first pitch ball from Kadlik, 1-0. And runner on at second base for Thompson. Bottom of 2. 2 outs. Pitch. Lifted foul. Evens the count and a ball and a strike. More sunshine. Looks like we're having more scattered clouds. As you can see in our video here today on yourliveevent.com. Counts 1-1 to Lopez. Lifted foul and into the fence. And that's a good thing. We didn't bring our gloves up here in the booths. That would have been coming right at us. Would have been a duck and cover kind of move, I think. We'd have figured that out. 1-2. Chloe Kadlik for the Spoilers. Swung on and missed. Lopez goes down on strikes, and the inning is over. So, for Thompson, they do get 2 runs scored. To my notes, 2 hits. There were 2 errors in the field, and 1 left on the base paths. So, we are done with 2 innings. Top of the 3rd we go, and on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, it's 9-2. Thompson leads Grafton. YourLiveEvent.com.
County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers and much, much more. Tickets are available now at NC.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Welcome back to Thompson and Larimer Field. We're through 2 innings here in softball. Thompson leads Grafton 9-2. Top of the 3rd inning is Abby Olson will pitch. Nulla Thompson comes to bat here for the Spoilers. Count is 1 ball, no strikes from Olson to Thompson. Next pitch comes in for a strike. Evens the count 1-1. Ball and a strike now. Top of the 3rd inning. Tommy's 7 in the first, 2 in the second, and Grafton has a run in each inning. A strike to Thompson. Nulla Thompson at the plate. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Olson from the circle. She'll deliver this pitch low. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now another pitch low. Full count, 3-2. Down the heart, but just a little high, and Nulla Thompson will walk to first base. And there's a runner on first base with nobody out here in the top of the 3rd for the Grafton Spoilers. Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Tommy's leading the Spoilers 9-2. And first pitch of the at-bat to Chloe Kadlik is low for a ball, 1-0 to Abby Olson. From Abby Olson, beg your pardon, to Chloe Kadlik. Next pitch, high. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch is a strike. 2-1. Kadlik struck out. Lone plate appearance here today. And actually, she went down 5-3, beg your pardon. First plate appearance. 2-2 is the count as the train rolls through here in Thompson. Pitch low, runner takes off. Nella Thompson will get to second. No throw, pass ball will allow that happening. Full count. 3-2 to Cadlick. Inside out swing foul, staying alive on the Olsen pitch for Chloe Cadlick. Nella Thompson on at second base. Ball right back to the pitcher, Olsen. No throw to second, nobody home. So Chloe Cadlick, line drive back to the pitcher is the out. One gone, runner at second remains here in the top half of the third inning. 9-2, Tommy's lead. First pitch of the at-bat is outside to Izzy Jenkins for a ball. 1-0. Jenkins scored in the second and had a hit to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch high. 2-0. Next offering. Swung on and missed. 2-1 now to Jenkins. One out, top of the third. Pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the offering from Olsen. Swung on and missed. Jenkins goes down on strikes. And unofficially, that's 4 strikeouts for Abby Olsen today, and there are 2 gone. Top of the third inning, and Miranda Garcia will bat. She struck out last time at bat. Part of the second, and a first pitch is low for a ball. 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Pitch is lifted. Ball is foul. Catcher is underneath it. Catch is made by Hendrickson. Garcia out on a fly-out, foul territory to the catcher. And the top of the inning is over, leaving 1 stranded on the base paths. There were no runs by Grafton, no hits, no errors in the field, and 1 left on the bases. Abby Olsen walked and struck out 1 each. Going to the bottom of the third now on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Thompson 9, Grafton 2. YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
I thoroughly like coming, walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
We wouldn't be where we are at today without all of our great employees.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Thompson leads Grafton 9-2. Bottom half of the third inning we go. Jossie Oster, Claire Colling, Maya Workin to do battle here for the Thompson Tommies. Coming to bat here in the third, leading 9-2, trying to add some more to their lead. Chloe Cadlick will continue in the circle for the Grafton Spoilers. Spoilers come in 1-2. Grafton Thompson comes in 6-0. Grafton comes in 1-2 on the season. Oster to bat. She singled and scored in the 7-run first. She's 1 for 1 on the day. First pitch, ground ball up the middle. That's going to be right up the gap for a single to start the third. Runner on first, nobody out, bottom of 3. Top of the order, Claire Colling will come to bat. Colling, center fielder, wears number 2. Right now wearing the warm-up jacket. Left-handed bat. A walk and a run scored. And our 3 RBI triple 2 plate appearances, both coming in the first inning. Ball got by the catcher. Pass ball will advance the runner from first to second base. The first pitch was low to Calling. It's 1-0. Calling digs back in. Kadlik delivers. Here's a ground ball hit to second base. It's off the second baseman, Sangret, and into right field. Rounding and scoring is the speedy Jossie Oster. So Calling reaches. I'm going to give that an error. And a run scores. Makes it 10-2 in favor of Thompson. First pitch of the at-bat here to Meyer Warkin gets by the catcher, and it's a ball and taken off Calling to second base. A very makeable play over at second base, so I'm going to rule that an error on the previous at-bat to Calling. That's, again, my numbers, unofficial. Ball and no strikes to Warkin. Ground ball up the middle is going to hit the pitcher, rolls and hits the pitcher in the foot. She's all right. It's going to be a single for Maya Warkin. And it moves the runner. So we got runners on the corners now for the Tommies. Bottom of 3, nobody out. 2 on and a 10-2 lead, and Kaya Hurst will bat. Callings at third and Warkin at first base. Warkin going to take off, no throw. Warkin safely steals second. As Kadlik will get back in the circle and get ready for the next offering. 1 ball, no strikes to Kaya Hurst. Hurst lifts this one foul. Evens the count now, a ball and a strike. Working at second, Calling at third base, nobody out. Bottom of 3, 10-2 lead for the Tommies of Thompson over the Grafton Spoilers. Pitch high. 2 balls and a strike. Chloe Kadlik, the pitcher for the Spoilers, has issued 3 walks, 1 strikeout so far. Ground ball by Thompson. Picked up at third base, throw to first is behind Hurst. She beat it out for a single. A little bit of a slow roller. RBI as Calling scores, moves Warkin to third base. Hurst with an RBI single. So, runners on the corners. Still nobody out, and now an 11-2 lead for Thompson, bottom of 3. And Cindy Eliason will bat. First pitch high, Hurst takes off, no throw, will steal second with ease. Bottom of 3, nobody out. Runners on second and third base for the Tommies, and Eliason has the count 1-0 against her. This pitch went after it just underneath. A ball and a strike. Eliason, 2 RBI double back in the first. Reached on an error in the second. Third time at bat here today. Lifted well into center field. Eliason well struck. Underneath it, Garza makes the catch. Runners will tag. It's a sacrifice fly RBI for Cindy Eliason. Getting her job done, Maya Warkin scores. Hurst moves over. And there's 1 out now in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Tommies lead it 12-2. And batting, Fiona Hendrickson. First pitch is a strike to Hendrickson. No balls and a strike here. Hurst is the runner at third base. Lone base runner. Lifted, staying in the infield, making the catch is third baseman Garza. Hendrickson out with a pop-up, and there are 2 outs. Warkin remains at third base, and Abby Olson will bat. 2 outs, bottom of 3, and a 10-run lead for Thompson. Runner on third base. Kadlick will pitch. Inside to Olson for a strike. No balls and a strike to Abby Olson. Delivering a pitch inside. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 gone. Pitch for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. Kadlick to Abby Olson. Runner on third is Hurst, trying to come home for the Tommies, leading 12-2 in the bottom of the third. Olson pops this one up. This will be fouling out of play, staying alive in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Abby Olson. Inside, low, gets by the catcher. Hurst going to come on in. She'll slide safely. Run comes home for the Tommies. On a ball that got away from the catcher. Kadlick's throw was low. Tommy's plate, Kaya Hurst, coming home on the wild pitch. 13-2 Thompson. 2 outs, bottom of 3, bases are empty. And the pitch to Abby Olson to extend the inning. She'll lift it high in the gap. Closing the gap, right fielder Ozin comes in for the catch, and a fly out to right is how the third inning will come to a close here in Thompson. So there were 3 runs that scored to make it 4 runs that scored, beg your pardon. And they come in on 1, 2, 3 hits. There was 2 errors in the field and nobody left on the base paths. 3 complete on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Thompson 13, Grafton 2. YourLiveEvent.com.
Life moves fast, but your mind doesn't always have to. Practicing mindfulness, even for a minute, can help you stay calm and focused. Try noticing your breathing, paying attention to your surroundings, or taking a moment to reset before a test or a practice. Set goals that matter to you, celebrate small wins, and don't forget to take a break from screens. Your brain needs downtime just as much as your body does. Mental health isn't one big choice. It's a bunch of small ones you can make every day, and you're capable of all of them. Go Tommies!
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Well, Thompson leads at 13-12 as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Grafton will come to bat. And Caitlin Benavidez to bat. She singled her last plate appearance back in the 2nd. She's 1 for 1 on the day and takes the first pitch from Abby Olson outside for a ball. The count is 1-0. Olson with 4 strikeouts and 4 walks issued. A couple of hit batsmen today. Pitch misses, 2-0. Olson looking to find the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to Caitlin Benavidez at the plate for Grafton. And the strike there moves it 2-1. Tommies lead it 13-2 in the top of the 4th inning. At Larimer Field. Strike, swinging. Olson coming back to even the count to Benavidez 2-2. Pitch misses this time, and it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Comes the pitch. This one just high, and Benavidez will walk to first base. Runner on first base. Top of 4 and a 13-2 Tommy lead over Grafton. Annika Sandgren will come to bat and takes a pitch high from Olsen. 1 ball, no strikes. Got to find the zone. As the 1-0 pitch is high and away. 2 balls, no strikes from Olsen. Back in the circle will rock and fire and delivers this pitch for a strike. Finding a nice zip that time. 2-1. And now this one will miss. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike the count. Pitch hits the zone. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Annika Sandgren. Pitch high and another walk. Back-to-back walks issued, puts Benavidez on at second base. And the runner on at first base is Annika Sandgren, and we've got a meeting on the mound. A quick break here is Thompson and Grafton. We're in the top half of the 4th inning. 2 on, nobody gone. Thompson leads it 13-2. Spoilers now with back-to-back walks earned. Benavidez to second. Annika Sandgren is on at first base with Lexus Garza, second batter in the order, and Regan Osson coming up. Getting into the heart of the order for the Spoilers. And batters that have either walked or struck out or been hit by a pitch here today. Now, Alexis Garza, she's walked. Check that. She's been hit by a pitch twice. She'll step up with runners on and nobody out. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Olsen throws to first, gets the runner out there. Runners do advance. Sandgren to second. Benavidez to third. Garza goes down 1-3, and there's 1 out. Runners on second and third. First base is open as Regan Osson comes to bat for the Spoilers, and a strike is delivered to Olsen. From Olsen, I should say, to Osson. No balls and a strike, the at-bat. Pitch. Lifted foul, and this is going to be just beyond the third base dugout occupied by the Tommies. The count is 0-2. 1 out, top of 4 in the pitch. High, trying to get Osson to chase. Showed a little bit of patience there and watched that one move 1-2. Now ball, it is popped foul, and it is just off the fencing behind home plate. Staying alive now is Regan Osson at the plate. 1-2. Ball at 2 strikes. First base is open. Sangren's on at second. Benavidez at third. Good pitch, just missing. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 on the corner. Osson is down on strikes. And with that, there are 2 outs. First base remains open. Second and third occupied by Sangren and Benavidez. Here's Jay Anderson. She's batting, walked, and popped out her 2 plate appearances. She's up with 2 down, top of 4th. Runners are going to advance, and a run comes home on a wild pitch. First pitch ball to Anderson. Run scores. Both runners advance. And it is now a 13-3 lead for Thompson, leading Grafton. Counts 1-0 to Jay Anderson at the plate for the Spoilers. She'll dig back in. Olsen will pitch. High and away. 2-0 from Abby Olsen. Next offering. Swung on, missed. 2-1. There are 2 outs, top of 4. Runner on third base is Annika Sandgren. Ball lifted foul. 2-2 to Jay Anderson. Olsen has worked her way back into the count. And in the circle, she'll work quickly. 2-2 delivery coming up. High and away. Full count now to Anderson. 2 outs, top of 4. Pitch. Swung on, miss for strike 3. 1 left stranded. A run does come home for the Grafton Spoilers. They do so with no hits, no errors in the field, 1 wild pitch, 1 left on the base paths. As second strikeout of the inning for Abby Olsen, we go to the now bottom half of the 4th inning on the Nodak Insurance Company Chris Moen scoreboard. Thompson 13-3 leaders over Grafton. Bottom of the 4th coming up. YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, I'm Rosa and I work in production at Marvin. I've been with Marvin 24 years and I started here not knowing anything. At first I was really scared, but I have a supervisor that supports me and my lead, and I became a senior department now. My favorite part coming to work is working with the people. I get along with all my coworkers. When I have questions and I might not know, they can help me out. Come join me at Marvin.
If you can dream it up, we can make it a reality. Hello, this is Jonathan Olson with Greenworks Landscaping and Fencing. We can offer you a complete package when it comes to an external look to your property. Paver patios, outdoor kitchens, retaining walls, or fencing. We offer you all that and more. Our fences are built to last, so you have low maintenance beauty that not only improves the look, but also the value of your home. To show us your ideas or let us help you design your perfect outdoor sanctuary, check us out on the web at gworkslf.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
13-3, Thompson leads Grafton, bottom of the 4th inning now. As the Tommies bring Presley Hadovit, Addison Lopez, Jossie Oster to the plate. Facing Chloe Cadlick, continuing in the circle. For Grafton, the first pitch is a strike to Hadovit. Counts 0-1. Next offering, a strike. Counts 0-2. Presley Hadovit, 2 singles today, 3 RBI to her name. She has a run scored as well. It should say her courtesy runner, Schumacher, has a run scored. Nope, check that. She does not have a courtesy runner. Thinking Hendrickson with that courtesy runner. At any rate, the 0-2 is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Hadovit from Chloe Cadlick. Ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 4th inning, Thompson by 10, 13-3 here at Larimer Field. And Thompson, ground ball hit sharply to short. Anderson stabs it, throw to first, nice play in the field. Hadovit goes down 6-3 on a ground out. Hit deep in the hole there at short, and Anderson snares it and chucks it across. Nice strong play. So Addie Lopez will bat. Walked and struck out her 2 plate appearances today. There is 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Now she lifts one into shallow right field. That's going to be out of the reach of Ossend, and she'll turn that into 2. That ball was just kind of the anomaly. It died a bit. The fielder did their best, unable to get there in time. Lopez going to be in with a double. And now Jossie Oster will bat for Thompson, looking to add some run support here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out. Runner on second, leading 13-3, and Oster to bat. 2 hits, 2 runs scored today. Pitch outside. And the count is 1-0. Just a few weeks away from region tournaments. Already, it's kind of hard to believe that. Closing out April this week. And well hit ball in the center field, but dies out, fly out is complete. Fly out to center by Oster, and there are 2 gone. Bottom of 4, runner on second, 2 outs, and top of the order, Claire Colling to bat. She reached on an error in the third. 3 RBI triple in the first, along with a walk and a run scored in the first. 2 outs, runner on second, and a first pitch strike to Claire Colling from Chloe Cadlick. Cadlick seems to be finding a bit of success here right now. She's hitting the zone. The 0-1 delivery upcoming. Ground ball, hit Hopper to first, step on the bag for the out by Jenkins. Colling is out on a ground out to first base, and that's how the 4th inning will come to a close for Thompson. So, here in the inning, no runs scored. There was 1 hit, no errors in the field, 1 left on the base paths. We're done with 4 innings. We're going to the top of the 5th. Thompson leads 13-3 over Grafton on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Top of the 5th inning, we welcome you back to Larimer Field, Sherbrooke Park here in Thompson, as it is top of the 5th inning. And Grafton will send Nella Thompson, Chloe Cadlick, and Izzy Jenkins, their 5, 6, and 7 batters, to face Abby Olson for Thompson. As Nella Thompson at the plate, first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Abby's pitch is in for a strike to even the count at a ball and a strike. Tommy's looking to try to finish things off defensively. Grafton wants to keep things rolling. Lead of 13-3 here in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch for a ball, 2-1. Baseball, you've got Thompson and Hillsborough Central Valley playing on the other side of town at the high school site. Swing and a miss on the pitch from Olson to Nulla Thompson. 2-2 is the count. Baseball and softball and track and field and boys golf season. There's a strike 3. Nulla Thompson down on strikes for Abby Olson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts on the day. And there's 1 out. Grafton will send Chloe Cadlick, the pitcher, to bat. She ground out and popped out, or had a line drive out. First pitch for a ball here. 1-0. Cadlick at the plate, 0 for 2 here today. Good spin rate that time by Olson, and the count is even and a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cadlick at the plate. Pitch high. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is high. 3-1 to Chloe Cadlick at the plate for Grafton. And Abby Olson trying to find the zone here for the Tommies. Inside out swing, full count on this foul ball. Full count. 1 out, top of 5, base is empty. Chloe Cadlick at the plate. Abby Olson will deliver. Swung on, foul. Staying alive in the count. Good pitch, though. We'll settle in again. Here's the full count pitch once more. Chloe Cadlick. This one just high. And Cadlick will walk to first base on a walk issued by Abby Olson. Runner on first, 1 out. Top of 5 and a Thompson lead of 13-3. Izzy Jenkins will come to bat. Meanwhile, we'll have a courtesy runner. And that courtesy runner for the Grafton Spoilers is Jenkins. Doubling up on this one. Another Jenkins in as a courtesy runner over at first base. I believe it's Sadie Jenkins. And it'll be Izzy Jenkins batting. Swung on and missed for strike one. No balls and a strike to Izzy Jenkins at the plate with a runner on and one out, top of 5. Down 13-3. Lifted and foul. Jenkins behind 0-2. Abby Olson and the Thompson Tommies looking to remain unbeaten on the season, ranked number 5 in this week's Bobcat Coaches poll from the softball coaches in North Dakota. Class B poll. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Jenkins goes down on strikes. Playing 2 against Central Cass. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, we were right. See, we're going to always check and guess ourselves up here in the booth. Tell you what. For good reason. Miranda Garcia comes to bat. Tommy is playing 2 against Central Cass this upcoming weekend. They're the number 1 team in Class B softball. They have Hillsborough Central Valley for a game today in Castleton. That's just underway at 5 o'clock. Strike to Miranda Garcia. Counts 0-1. Now, Olson trying to close this one out for the Tommies now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs. Top of 5 and a 10-run lead. Foul ball, and Garcia and the Spoilers are down to the last strike. Runner on at first base is Sadie Jenkins. The 0-2 to Garcia. Abby Olson. Strike 3 looking, and that'll do it. The 10-run rule comes into play. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on the base paths. And so, the final on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Thompson 13, Grafton 5. Abby Olson will get the win. Chloe Cadlick suffers the loss here today for the Spoilers. Our post-game report is coming up. YourLiveEvent.com will name our play of the game, player of the game, potentially some post-game conversations as well with players' coaches. Stick around. YourLiveEvent.com after the Thompson 13-3 win over Grafton in 5.
Hi, I'm Carson. I'm an engineer with Marvin in Grafton. I think my favorite part about living in this area of North Dakota is the small communities, and there's never really a huge line anywhere. There's Frostfire, a ski resort nearby. There's a dog park for those who want to get out with their furry pals. There's bike trails, there's nature trails, there's the golf course, there's darts. There's just tons of things to do around here. If you like small towns, this is definitely the place to be. Come join me at Marvin in Grafton.
Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton for all your spray foam insulation needs. Spray foam insulation expands to fill cracks and corners of attics, roofs, and walls, which seals conditioned air in and keeps unconditioned air out. Did you know that spray foam also lowers your energy bills, increases structural strength, and adds sound abatement? Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton at 701-352-3233. It's the Insulation Place in Grafton, your home for all your spray foam and roofing needs.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins, the fun never ends.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Post-game report now on YourLiveEvent.com following the 13-3 win for the Thompson Tommies over the Grafton Spoilers. Tommies, as we do a little quick recap in our postgame, Grafton scored in the first inning. They threatened as well with runners in scoring position. They get one across and led 1-0. Tommies led 4-1 with 2 outs and plated 3 more, as it was an active late portion of that first inning. Claire Calling with 3 RBI as part of that to help lead the Tommies to then a 7-1 lead. Grafton got another run back in the second. Tommies scored 2 more in the second, led at 9-2. Be another run for the Spoilers in the 4th inning. For the Tommies, they score 4 more in the 3rd, and they get the 10-run victory, 13-3. The winning pitcher is going to be Abby Olson today with 8 strikeouts in her efforts here today, walking a few and scattering just 2 hits for Grafton. Grafton left 8 runners stranded. Some opportunities were out there. They weren't able to capitalize. Chloe Cadlick suffers the loss in the circle. As our postgame continues, our play of the game, and we're going to talk about our play of the game being brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, serving the area, your local precision planting dealer. PlanterDoc.com, 701-636-2119, and a chance to talk with our play of the game. That triple that scored 3 RBI with 2 outs in the first inning proved to be a big moment in the game. Claire Calling is here to chat about it, and Claire's one of our Enbridge Energy player of the game for that matter as well. But Claire, just, again, game's a little wonky. Softball can be tough. You could be playing and it's 80 and beautiful, and you could be playing when it's what it was today, which is not all that bad, but just not super comfortable. Your girls and your teammates really came to play. You found opportunities and took advantage, but with 2 outs, that was a huge moment in the game, wouldn't you say, in the first?
Yeah, we try to be patient in the batter's box, and we don't want to leave runners on at the end of the inning, so just being patient, getting your pitch, it makes a huge difference.
No doubt. What's working for your team right now? 7-0, off to a good start. What's been working for your squad?
We rely on a lot of throwing strikes and just having the defense pick us up, and especially at bats. Our coach talks a lot about just being there for each other, picking each other up. You might have a bad at bat, but just know your teammate behind you is going to have your back.
And that's key, right? I know coach talked about throwing strikes. It's a huge thing. There was moments today when that wasn't happening. So how do you guys battle through that, knowing very well that, okay, well, sometimes you offer free passes. It's part of the game, but how do you guys overcome that?
We have a lot of trust in our pitchers, and they have a lot of trust in our defense too, which makes a huge difference, that team chemistry.
You're going to get some more softball in, and the better weather is coming, it looks like, in the forecast, but you're going to play a lot of softball over the next few weeks before the playoffs. So pitching, obviously, throwing strikes, that's a key factor. What else do you need to see from your team to continue this run of success?
That positive energy, keeping your head up. We talk a lot about not showing negative body language or having any negative energy, because that kind of just brings the team down. So keeping those attitudes high and just riding that high wave when we can.
Well, I want to talk about that just a little bit, because I do recognize, and I see Thompson girls sports and I see discipline. You have success in other sports on the girls' side too, from volleyball and basketball, state tournament appearances, things of that nature. High-end expectations are set, and softball still right there too. A lot of excellence expected, and I got to think that discipline is something that is preached for you no matter what sport you're playing here at school.
Yeah, it starts in every practice, and you just got to stay locked in and carry it into game time.
Well, enjoy this one. Congrats. I know you've got some really tough contests, including a couple against Central Cass this upcoming weekend. Some teams that are also ranked high, but 7-0 is a good place to be.
Thank you.
You got it. Claire Calling joining us here today for the Thompson Tommies. Appreciate you coming up, Claire. Yes, there you go. That's Claire Calling for the Tommies, our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. She's also Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy, energy for life. It's Enbridge, enbridge.com. Career opportunities and more. You can find it at enbridge.com. And Claire Calling with that 3 RBI triple. Claire ended up here today going 1 for 2, but she walked 3 RBI and 2 runs scored today. Claire Calling will be our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy, Enbridge, energy for life. More to come on the postgame report from Thompson after a 10-run rule, 13-3 win over Grafton. Softball action, yourliveevent.com.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
High school can be overwhelming. Homework, sports, jobs, friends, all of it. But here's some good news. You don't have to handle everything alone. Staying connected with people who support you is one of the strongest mental health habits you can build. A quick conversation, a laugh with a friend, or even asking for help can make a huge difference. Set boundaries when you need them, take breaks, and remember, it's okay to slow down. Taking care of your mental health isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Go Tommies!
Let's talk about price. Yeah, we've heard it. Why would I pay more for Polar when Big Wireless is cheaper? Let's break it down. With us, you're not on hold with someone who's 3 states away. Your call goes to Kimberly, or Ashley, or Tamra, someone who lives right here. When your internet's down, we're not mailing you out a box, we're sending a real person. Someone that knows your name, and probably your dog's name too. So yeah, we're not the cheapest, we're the best experience. Polar Communications.
13-3 Thompson defeats Grafton in 5 innings here today. 13 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, 2 runners left for the Tommies. Was 3 runs, 2 hits, 4 errors, 8 runners left for the Grafton Spoilers. Abby Olson gets the victory in the on the circle, I should say, with 5 innings pitched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks issued, and I believe 6 walks issued. I believe there were 3 hit batsmen. I had a little difficulty there in that one inning where we had a camera issue, and so that kind of threw me off a little bit on my official scoring. But Abby Olson nonetheless gets that victory, allowing those 3 runs. Not all of them earned. Chloe Cadlick suffers the loss today in 4 innings. She allowed the 13 runs. She struck out 1 batter. 1 strikeout, 3 walks issued here today for Chloe Cadlick of the Grafton Spoilers in the loss. Grafton drops to 1-3 with the loss. Thompson 7-0 with the victory. For our final numbers here today, Annika Sangrit had 3 walks. Lexus Garza was 0 for 1 with 2 hit by pitch appearances. Regan Assend was 0 for 3. Jay Anderson 0 for 2 with a walk. Nulla Thompson 0 for 2 with a walk. Chloe Cadlick 0 for 2 with a walk. Izzy Jenkins 1 for 3 with a run. Miranda Garcia 0 for 3. Caitlin Benavidez 1 for 1 with a walk and a run. 3 runs, 2 hits, 4 errors, and 8 runners left for the Grafton Spoilers. To my schedule for the Grafton Spoilers, accuracy again, need to double, triple, quadruple check sometimes. They are due to play at home tomorrow in a makeup game with Midway Minto, and then should have check that. Beg your pardon. They're to be home against the Northern Lights this coming Monday, the 4th. Of course, some changes and updates to the schedules. It's been a little bit of a wild ride. They did not get their game against Langdon area yesterday, so that's where we sit with Grafton. For Thompson, Claire Colling 1 for 2 with 3 RBI, 2 runs scored and a walk. Maya Workin 1 for 2 with a walk, 2 runs. Kaya Hurst 1 for 3, an RBI and a run. Cindy Eliason 1 for 2, 3 RBI, 2 runs. Fiona Hendrickson, an RBI, 2 for 3 at the plate. Courtesy runner Emily Schumacher had a stolen base and 2 runs scored. Abby Olson 0 for 3 at the plate. Presley Hadelvet, she went 2 for 3 with 3 RBI at the plate. Addie Lopez 1 for 2 with a walk and a run. Jossie Oster 2 for 3 with 2 runs. 13 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, 2 runners left for the Tommies, who are 7-0. Thompson, their next action, they've got Hillsborough Central Valley due up with their next action. They added that game on Friday, May 1st, and then a double dip against Central Cass here on Saturday in their next action. But they're unbeaten, 7-0, and currently ranked number 5 in the state of North Dakota Class B coaches poll. Central Cass is 1, Veldrake Animus 2, Beulah 3, Kindred 4, Thompson 5, then Delac, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark is 6. Valley City 7, Hillsborough Central Valley is 8, Bottineau 9, and Ray comes in at number 10. Thanks to our sponsors. They make the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. A big thanks to you tuning in wherever you are. We appreciate you. Thompson, Hillsborough, Central Valley Baseball ongoing, yourliveevent.com here this evening as well on a separate stream. And again, thanks to our sponsors. We appreciate them. More coverage. Check out our broadcast plans, schedules, and more at yourliveevent.com. Thompson over Grafton in 5 innings today. 10-run rule coming into play. And Thompson gets the victory 13-3 over Grafton. My name is Kevin Kochman. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.